Hello guys, welcome to this session. Before we begin, just tell me, during your exam, have you ever been in a confused state while writing an answer? Thinking how to begin with, how much to write, what to include, how to end an answer? If your answer is yes, then this session is definitely going to help you, as we'll be discussing on the topic how to present an answer. We got a request from one of our viewers to make a video on the same. Friends, even you may suggest any topic that you find difficult and want us to make a video by posting it in the comments below. Also, subscribe to our channel as we'll try to continuously post videos on similar topics. Alright then, let's begin. First, you have to read the question thoroughly and think in mind what exactly are you going to write. You must have a rough flow of the answer in your mind. Some students just start writing without thinking and they end up doing this. And friends, be a little careful while reading the question. Note the things like which of the following are not true, numbers between 1 to 10, starting from, whether the question is on advantages, disadvantages, etc. You may even underline things in the question paper if that is allowed. The next point is how to present that information in the answer. As mentioned in our previous videos that we have to write an answer in 3 sections. What are they? An introduction, main body and a conclusion. So let's take an example and see how to frame them. Okay? Here the question is, what are the challenges of democracy? So what will I include in my introduction? Here we could write its definition or the meaning of the term or some historical background. Or you may even include all the 3 points depending upon the marks. Also see how I have written the introduction in a small paragraph. Now, how do I write the main body? Write this statement. The main challenges of democracy are as follows. Here again you may ask whether to write it in paragraphs or points. Writing answers point-wise is preferable, but for languages you may write it in paragraphs. Now comes the conclusion. What do we write here? Like if you see here, overcoming all these challenges, there are around 123 democracies in the world. Conclude an answer according to the question and try to end it on a positive note wherever possible. After completing the answer, highlight important points by underlining them. Now, answering in 3 sections is possible for long answers. But if it is just 1 or 2 mark questions, we'll directly come to the point. Now, the next important thing is the content. Your answer should be precise and to the point. Don't write anything extra just to show that you have studied the topic. Let's take an example here. The question asks about the advantages of AC current over DC current. Okay, the student has written all the points well, but has included the disadvantages of AC current here. Was this asked in the question? No. See friends, by doing this, we are just wasting our time. Check the marks assigned and write only what is asked. Also remember, the information that you're providing should be authentic and relevant. Like if you're saying that India got independence on 15th August 1947, then my date should be correct. And suppose you're confused about some date, then better don't mention it. Now, in the subjects like biology, physics and chemistry, where there's a scope that you can include diagrams of flowcharts, then do that. But again, you have to consider the marks. If it is a 2-mark question, I won't waste my time including that flowchart. But if it fetches me 5 marks or more, I'll definitely include one. For subjects like math, always write it in given, to prove and proof format. Draw diagrams wherever needed. Even if you're practicing numericals at home, write it in the same format. You'll automatically get a hang of it. Now if you ask how to decide how many points to include according to the marks, Now see, that would depend on the grade you are studying in. Like a 9th or 10th grade student is expected to write 3 points for 3 marks. But if you're doing your graduation, you'll definitely have to write more points, maybe 5 to 6 points to fetch that 3 marks. This basically is applicable for theory subjects. So you have to check the weightage of the topic and prepare accordingly. Now suppose there's a question which has 2 options, answer A or B, and you're not confident about both of them, then which one will you attempt? Prefer the one which you have more knowledge about, so that you could give more information in the answer. Also, it can be possible that you know only half portion of a particular question. So please don't leave the question without attempting it. Write how much ever you know. So friends, we end our session here, and I hope that you got a fair idea on how to present an answer. And I hope the video was useful to you. We have 15 plus videos in the exam series, so please check them out before you leave. And meet you in our next session with another interesting topic. Till then, just stay tuned and subscribe to Let's Do It. Make it easy.